I gotta bang some topics out. For everybody who's sleeping, let's just act like this never happened. Okay, let's keep it low. Chat, what up, man? What up? Yeah, I ain't even do an intro, really. We live on all platforms. Well, not all platforms, but I was really up chilling, planning my DIY project. You know what I mean? I'm buying shit. I'm on Home Depot going crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I'm going crazy on Home Depot. I'm an Amazon specialist, right? I'm click, 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 add. And I'm like, damn, I try to go sleep. I put on this thing on Netflix. It's a cheesy Kevin Hart movie. I'm like, God damn, man. So I'm like, yo, let me start drinking. If I start drinking, I usually go to sleep. Start drinking, I get 30 minutes into the movie. I'm like, fuck. So what happened was I was supposed to stream earlier. I overslept. Then I wake up at like, I don't know. Would I wake up at like midnight? Or then it was like 11:45 and I'm like, fuck. Too late to start a stream. And I told niggas I was going to stream. However, so I tried to go to sleep. So that's how I would tell you I was trying to go to sleep. I'm like, all right, let me start drinking. Let me fucking do my little Home Depot add. Let me go watch like some shit on Netflix. And I'm like, motherfucker, like I can't fall asleep. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just get on stream, right? So this is a stream that never happened. If you're watching this later on, it never happened. This is AI. And we do have some things to talk about. Now, first and foremost, again, we did no intro tonight, but today is officially March 1st, and I'm going to try to do something that I think is very necessary because we've had an abysmal January and February in terms of streaming schedule. And I know y'all, as soon as I say this, y'all going to be like, you lying ass motherfucker. I'm going to try, and this does count for the first day. I'm going to try to stream every day this month because, you know, our goals for last year and streaming a certain amount of hours, I don't think we going to hit it this year because the first 2 months, I think we barely did like 30%. So the only way to catch up, we got to like increase the amount of time streaming. So I'm going to try to stream every day this month. And today's March 1st. So, well, technically March 1st on the East Coast. I know it's still February 28th on the West Coast. So, you know, we're going to try. Anyway, y'all in here? Somebody say, Cap, look at y'all. By the way, you know what I do appreciate about y'all? Y'all harass the shit out of me like on like Instagram. I can't use my Instagram, at least my personal Instagram, without you motherfuckers saying, man, we don't want to see no story. We don't want to see nothing. Nigga, go stream. And I do appreciate messages like that. Trust me. All right, anyway, we're going to knock out a few things like really quickly. Again, this is the stream that never happened, so we don't need to do too much. This is why there's no intro. But I did want to get to a couple topics real quick, right? And for the people who watch this later, hi. Because I'm pretty sure, you know, Joe will cut this up or whatever. All right, anyway. Yo, I don't know if you guys seen, man. And by the way, I am looking at the chat. I don't know if you guys seen. So PartyNextDoor and Tory Lanez been getting into it. And I got to be honest, chat, a lot of y'all, you know, there's so much like hate for me that people think I'm a shit starter, I'm this and third, but I do have a part to play in this story slightly, very slightly. And I hope that y'all, and I think if you watch me, you know, I've done things like this or tried to do things like this before. I'll get into it in a second. Anyway, so randomly, like about 4 days ago, we see PartyNextDoor, who was on Instagram Live. He previewed a song, and the song seemed like he was taking digs at Tory Lanez. If you didn't hear it, here it is, okay? So he previewed it. This is what it was.
I'm not your niggas' friends. What you talking?
Actually, was it a song or was he just talking shit? Hold on.
About, bro.
Thousands at a time. Just thousands at a time.
Stop saying my name, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? Okay.
Any bitch that fuck with me, she never talked, I gave her money big. Fuck what Carl ain't saying, you know the B I'm running it. I did everything he did, you know he just a running. Drummer man. What you talking about, homie? I'm the man. I'm the daddy.
Here we go.
Okay. You said I sound like Carl, you know you sound like me.
Run it back for the MI and the B.
Hey, come on. It should be over thousands at a time. Thousands at a time. That's thousands at a time. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hey. That bitch that fuck with me, she never talk. I get her money back. Fuck what Tory Lanez saying, you know the B I'm running it. I did everything.
Now, I don't know if you call that part. It said, fuck what Tory Lanez said.
He did, you know, he just a running.
So he just a running man. I don't know what that means.
Drama man. Drama man. What you talking about? I'm the man. I'm the daddy.
I'm not your niggas' friends. What you talking about, bro?
Okay. Now, did everybody catch, like, there was clearly a dig at Tory Lanez. This, to me, was a little bit random. But, you know, Party hopped on live, previewed some music. This was included in the preview. And it kind of took a lot of people by storm because if you don't know, I believe that they're both from Toronto. I think we got Tory, I believe, is from Brampton. We got Party, who I believe is from Sauga or Mississauga. And it's really it's a Canadian link up. Also, here's the thing. There's an OVO connection where Drake has been openly supporting Tory Lanez, even though he's been locked up. So anyway, this was kind of like, it was caught everybody off guard. And this is where I get to add in like the details. And, you know, I wish I got on stream that night, but you know, if you guys been watching like my personal story, like I was consumed with this wedding. By the way, I wasn't lying about streaming those nights. I never knew a wedding took that long. I was there for the whole fucking day. Like I thought the wedding would be like, yo, again, I was the best man, but like, yo, you show up for like 3 hours and like deuces. No, this shit was all goddamn day. So that's why I didn't get to stream. Anyway, I'll say this. So I posted this. And this is the shit that you only know when you fuck with Ak. Parties people call me. It's Ak, whoa, chill. I'm like, what do you mean chill? What's going on? It's an Ak. Yo, we fuck with you. We're wondering, could you possibly take this down? I don't know if everybody else is posting. People be acting like I'm the only blog. I'm like, no, this shit's already going around, bro. So anyway, Party's team then asked me to connect them to Tory. Okay? And by the way, this is all factual. This is factual. This is history, right? I speak to Tory's right-hand man, who's always doing this thing, and I said, all right, bet, I'll connect y'all niggas. Let's go. So I put them on three-way. Party's guy, Tory's guy, and, you know, we're trying to get Tory looped into the conversation. You know, Tory's obviously in prison, so, you know, there's some prison shit going on, so he wasn't going to be able to have access to his phone till the next day. So anyway, I put these guys on the phone. They kind of talk. You know, not here to stench on the conversation. The conversation basically was, yo, Party was on some drunk shit. Like, he don't really got nothing with Tory like that. Whatever, right? The conversation I then left in their hands as, yo, they were supposed to talk the next day. So they said, well, Tory's phone's going to cut back on at a certain time, or he's going to be able to have phone privileges at a certain time. And I'll connect Party's people with them. And I'm like, yo, listen, as much as you guys are the right-hand man for both artists, I know how this goes. Egos always get affected. And once it gets online, yo, y'all need to go chop it up. You feel what I'm saying? So, and this is what I'm finding out in post. You know, I'm on the text thread, whatever. Cool. They apparently the next day, you know, Tory's man reached out, blah, blah. And apparently, it's kind of, I hear Tory gets on the phone. There's some Toronto OG nigga who gets on the phone, but I hear Party didn't get on the phone. However, what Party did do, allegedly, Party apologized, basically. And Party posted this to his story. He said, Tory, I was told about what you said without hearing your video for myself. You didn't say anything that I wouldn't say myself. Now that I've seen it, I was wrong. The city is stronger together. Now, I did ask Tory's people, who's around Tory consistent. I said, what the fuck is this about? Now, here's supposedly the context of, like, this little tiff. I don't know what year this is, but apparently Tory and Party were probably in the studio or like in some close proximity. And Tory hears a song of Party. Remember, Party did have a moment where like his style switched. Y'all remember that? Anyway, so apparently Tory made a comment, and the comment was like, yo, damn nigga, you sound like Thug. Supposedly he was in the studio. That comment alone, essentially, you know, I don't know if Party was in the room when he heard it or how he heard it, but apparently he kind of like, what the fuck is this nigga trying to play me? And by the way, I ain't gonna lie, Party, I fuck with you. Me and you were just kicking and taking shots together. There was a moment that niggas, and even me, I was like, again, not saying it that you're copying Thug, but your vocal tone and how you were singing in some of the cadences reminded us of Thug. Ain't nothing wrong with that. However, Party wasn't that fucking amused. So that, and it's supposedly, I don't even think this was new. And by the way, that was a thing too. So, you know, I won't try to snitch on the conversation because I think they were trying to figure out, is this new since Tory been locked up, or has this been like some shit from before and you just previewed it now? Anyway, so from what I heard, you know, again, this wasn't no malicious shit. You know, Party be doing this thing, man. My boy be doing this thing. And but they didn't get on the phone together, but Party did put out the apology. And this is where I always say, you know, I'm always, you know, as much as people say I'm a shit starter, which I am, at moments when I could try to bring people together, I do. And I do feel like, you know, I love Toronto so much. I know Party's people and I know Tory's people. So, you know, I try to make it happen. However, they didn't get on the phone eventually afterwards. Apparently, as I said, the story was Tory was on the phone with some Toronto OG. Party didn't necessarily get on the phone, but he did post the apology. And what ended up happening is looked like Tory was like, you know, again, by the way, I was on the phone with their intermediaries. A lot of pleasantries, like, oh, nah, we fuck with you, it's the city, blah, 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 we love, blah, 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 blah. Cool, but that's not the artist. And that's why I told him, I said, yo, y'all could have this conversation, but y'all got to connect Tory and Party, okay? Because, again, I don't care if it could be Tory's Siamese twin. You can't speak for Tory, or it could be Party's Siamese twin. You can't speak for Party. So what ended up happening, it looks like Tory, which I was hoping was, you know, going to probably take it in stride or whatever, or, you know, try to reach out and eventually talk to Party, even though clearly, as I just said, it seemed like he was making himself available. But it looked like Tory woke up on some different type of timing. All right. Anyway, he posted this earlier today. He said, why wake me up? Okay. And I'm like, calm down, Tory. The only person who woke you up was a warden. I'm playing. I love you, Tory. Anyway, it appears that Tory is not choosing peace. And maybe he's choosing violence, because he then posted this. And this was, he said, I will leave the fate of this PartyNextDoor situation in the hands of the untouchable umbrella. He's speaking about his fan base. He says, attention, umbrellas. I have a lifelong obligation to the umbrellas to ensure we stand united as one in all decisions. That being said, do I let him get away with this fake ass apology that he only issued because he didn't like the reaction he got? Or do I let him catch this fade and we shake hands after as men? Now, let me stop it right there. I do appreciate Tory Lanez in the aspect of, I think he's about competition. And, you know, I hate to like use this as a backdrop, but I guess this is the last really confrontation we've seen in hip hop, where Drake and Kendrick, right? You know, you could have a friendly fade, as Kendrick would say, but then it could go off the rails where now it becomes so personal, you gotta slap that nigga. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I keep telling y'all, if Drake saw Kendrick and Drake didn't hook off on Kendrick, or Kendrick didn't hook off on Drake, I would call both of them pussy. You can't say that about another man and just be like, oh, nah, this shit was just rap. No, that shit's personal. You get what I'm saying? Tory, and you guys should know this if you watched him, especially during quarantine, like when he would start popping and shit like, yo, I'm the best R&B nigga, I'm the best rapper, and a couple niggas try to step up and he was rap battling with them. he kept it on a level of really competition where niggas could actually legitimately shake hands afterwards. So when Tory says we could catch a fade and shake musically, obviously, and shake hands afterwards, it tells me that he's just really trying to compete, right? He then says, let me know in the comments, and he says, from management, Tory will call us from prison at 7 p.m. PST, and we'll let you know his decision. He'll act on your decisions. Basically, he was saying he was leaving up to his fans. Anyway, there was a song previewed here. Let me hear.
So don't take this again, so don't hesitate. That means you don't have no respect for this. You don't have no respect for what I do, so therefore let me show you how serious I am. Fuck yeah, I took up some promo. You nigga pussy and party won't tell me when you play with no though. You get smarter, that's known. We're crazy as soon as you get to the north pole. The day that I see you, I'm slapping your face, so you know what's going on with bro.
Wait, hold. Hey, have we ever seen a nigga in jail record music in real time like it's like nothing ain't going on? Yo, Tory's recording every night. Like Tory got like a they didn't lock Tory up in prison. They locked him up in a studio prison.
This one in Brown is nothing to fuck with.
You just asked me what am I willing to do, because when I ask you for it, I'm not playing. So don't think it's a game thing, so don't hesitate. That means you don't have no respect for this. You don't have no respect for what I do, so therefore let me show you how serious I am. Fuck it, I took up some promo. You nigga pussy and party won't tell me when you play this nose though.
He says these niggas pussy party won't play with me like he played with his nose though. This is tough, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very cool with both artists, so it's hard for me to say. And I know, by the way, again, so chat, I just want to let y'all know, I tried to play Peacemaker. I didn't. I didn't know nigga, I'm from Toronto. They called a nigga from Jersey. But, obviously, I'm like a Toronto ambassador, word to top 5, word to the boy. You know what I mean? I'm cooling on all the ends, you know what I mean? Whether it's, Chain and Fish, whether it's Jungle, whether it's goddamn Brampton, Saga, like I'm cool everywhere. Rexdale, I'm like the brown boy over there. They love me in Toronto. Caravana, I'm coming through. Hold on, check this out. So when they hit me, they say, "Yo, nah, party ain't really standing on that." Like, bro, the nigga was lit, whatever. Artist shit, I get it. By the way, that's a real thing. Artist shit, you know what I mean? Like, he makes a lot of songs. One night he's kind of lit playing songs on live. Might play a song that mentions some shit, because he's popping and shit. But you know what I mean? It's not like that. So I told him, I said, all right, no, I mean, I'll fuck with y'all. I don't know if me removing the post will help situations because it's already out there. But I said, did y'all talk to Tory and them? So we don't know them niggas like that. I said, well, I know his right-hand man. I know he locked up, but I know his right-hand man. So y'all want to put them together? I'll put y'all on the phone right now. So let's do it. Did that. And I was hoping that all was going to be good. But, man, Tory up in that cell, man. Tory's over here wanting smoke, man. Tory's in that jail cell really, like, trying to squabble. Like, I don't know what's going on with Tory. That nigga's trying to squabble with everybody. Apparently, and don't tell me, I don't want to tell you how I heard this, but they said Tory done got it at least like 5 to 10 fights. He's squabbling with niggas in jail. Like, he's really just getting to it. I don't think Tory was in the apologetic frame of mind. I think he actually wants some smoke with Party, but not in the sense of like some real beef shit. Just like, this nigga really think that, come on, stop playing with me. Now, let me give the talent evaluation. Obviously, if we're talking about rap, Tory is an elite rapper. Party isn't a rapper, even though there's times that if you could look at certain songs, it's pretty much like writing raps. Now, let's talk about singing. I'm going to be honest with you, Party, I do love you, but I think Tory's vocal range, and I don't know if he could sing in them prison walls. How you going to get the installation right? I don't know how you could do it right. Anyway, he has been recording, Joe. I do think Tory's a better singer, but I'm going to be honest with you. Tory, you my mans. I fuck with you heavy. Your pen can't fuck with no goddamn PartyNextDoor. That's a fact. PartyNextDoor is elite level. When it comes to that pen, elite. So if we talking about rhyming, battling, rapping, oh, Tory gonna wash him up. That's a fact. If we talking about making hits, if we talking about songwriting, Tory, you got enough ops. Rock Nation, Meg Thee Stallion, let's not do that. Okay? Now, granted, I still expected, like, Drake and the OVO niggas. So I expected Chubbs to make the call, like, yo, bro, you can't be for Party. What's up? We all on the same team. So anyway, I hope this doesn't go anywhere, but if it does go anywhere, I hope it's what we think it would be. Just some musical competition, which, by the way, I think Tory has incentive to indulge. Here's why. He has an album coming out. You're not going to go diss me when you have the number one album and my album's coming out and you're dissing me. Oh, thank you for the free promo. So you can't even be mad at Tory if he's indulging or he's like, yeah, nigga, all right, don't pop shit and apologize before I respond. Let me respond and flame your ass. Then we could apologize. You get what I'm saying? So, again, it looks like Tory's down to squabble, but I really think it's going to be some musical shit. Rap battle, Party got to go tap Drake for that. And I think Drake fucks with Tory or just would want to stay out of that. And when it comes to singing-wise, vocally, Party can't fuck with Tory. But when it comes to writing-wise, Tory can't fuck with Party. It is a fact. Just a fact. It is what it is, okay? Anyway, have we seen the end result of this yet? He said Tory was supposed to call back. What happened?
So don't take this again, so don't hesitate. That means you don't have no respect for this. You don't have no respect for what I do, so therefore let me show you how serious I am. Fuck yeah, I took up for promo. You nigga pussy and Party won't tell me when you play with no-no. You get someone that's known with.
Hey. I don't know who started this rumor about Party playing with his nose. Obviously, Kendrick, exacerbated it. But, yo, Party just be drunk. He like me, man. Sometimes you get drunk and say, man, let's crash out. Fuck a nigga, man. Fuck this shit. He's not playing with his nose. Like, when I hear playing with the nose, I'm thinking snorting cocaine. Party ain't doing that. Somebody said, Act just gonna play both sides? No, ain't no both sides, bro. I fuck with both of them, but I'm telling you exactly what. Nigga, if I was trying to, bro, I told you exactly what happened. So, all right, I hate, no, y'all ain't gonna, y'all try to make me look pussy now. Like, I'm over here nigga, I'm not no fucking politician. Nigga, I tell you what it is. Party was on some drunk shit. He shouldn't have. He clearly had an issue with Lanez. Nigga, you shouldn't. Don't put it on record unless you down to stand on it and down to hear the response. I believe that. Okay? I think he tried to clean it up. Because also it could sound crazy. We're in the time and the age where a simple possible rap battle turns into a nigga labeling you as some fucking deviant or now fucking performing at the Super Bowl calling you a certified lover boy. Come on. So, these days almost, we got to know how far this shit is going. So, I think after the music went out, I think Party wanted to, bring it back down a little bit because it's not like that. It ain't up with Tory Lanez. By the way, which I'll admit, I think that was a dumb decision by Party. Party, you got a number one album in the country with you and Drake. What the fuck is you doing, nigga? What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I really think, and I understand drunk shit because I get drunk. Party is feeling himself this week. Have y'all seen that nigga tweets? His tweets is like, you could tell. It's like he been saying, these niggas can't fuck with me. Twitter. Yeah, this nigga been feeling himself. And I understand it. You have the number one album. You've written the biggest songs for some of the best artists. So when he says, yo, he just went out to Australia. So Australia, thank you. Then he says 8 figures in 360 days and still on a paper chase. And I guess he deleted the other shit because he said, say my name, say my name. And I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you. I do love Party. Party. I got to talk to you. I might have to text you about this after. Party, you got to stop with this shit. Okay? You got to stop with this shit. You can't do the pop shit and apologize. You heard what I'm saying? You can't say my name, say my name. And then when niggas say your name, you're not returning the energy. We've seen the Chris Brown situation, which, by the way, again, I think all these situations, you know, you're just being an artist and you might have had a moment, but you ain't really, it's not trying to say fuck them niggas. You just was trying to get your shit off. But when them niggas respond, you can't just be like, all right, nah, we ain't got no smoke. You got to stand. If I believe that Party is as talented as he is, and I think he's thinking, man, I'm nicer than some of these niggas. Here's the thing. When they respond, you got to meet their response with the response. Not meet their response with, oh, I mean that. Okay? Can't pull an Elliot Wilson. I got to be honest with you. You got to stand on that shit. Yo, fuck these niggas. You got to just be like, bruh, you heard what I said. I said it once. I said it 10 times. What up? That's how I got to be. So I'm going to be honest. I do think Party, you know, there's a lot. You know, sometimes I watch my streams back because I be drunk and I say some shit. And as long as that shit is still within my heart, I'm not taking it back. This is why I don't delete tweets. That's the funny thing. I heard a couple niggas got exposed for like old tweets looking crazy. I don't delete tweets. I never scrubbed my Twitter once. But you can't go back and find no shit because, well, I guess I've been pretty popular for a decent amount of time. Yeah, if I said it, I stand on it. What the fuck you talking about? You get what I'm saying? So I do think Party, you know, the apology here looks crazy. I think there was an apology. PartyNextDoor, Chris Brown. Right? Yeah, he had called out Bryson Tiller, this and third. What he said? Someone finna make these niggas cry. Oh, this is when they put his ex-girlfriend in their video. Which, by the way, I understand. Why the fuck these niggas put your ex-girl in the video? This nigga C Breezy probably had her snorting lines of office. We know. So they probably was trying to subliminally get at you. Talking about doing videos of 34 that bitch broke. Just say fuck them niggas though. You see, you just gotta stand on it. That's it. Pause. Just gotta stand on it. And I think the apology did come. What was the apology? The apology was let's see. He said niggas speaking. Nah, I think what happened, Chris Brown was down to slap a nigga. We all know Chris Brown be off that. Chris Brown, you could tell Chris Brown was about to do 3 backflips, nigga, and have his cock his hand back like Rick James. You could tell. Said niggas speak without thinking sometimes. Call around to my people, try to attract you. Nah, nigga. Go on your social. See, this was crazy. Nah, nigga. Go on your socials and apologize. Nah, you ain't gonna tell me how to apologize, nigga. This is Chris Brown being a bully. Nah, nigga. Go on your socials and apologize or keep the same energy when you see me. That little smiley face right there, that's basically like him saying on Pyro. We all know Chris Brown of blood. Come on now. Anyway, Party did say, he said, to be clear, I don't got nothing but love and respect for these guys. Shit happens. Oh, he ain't really apologized. Just to be clear. Let me see. Now I got to compare him to R&B niggas. Yo, I think Party been trying to tell y'all, man, like he the nicest R&B nigga out here, man. Now, let me compare him to the other R&B niggas. C Breezy, you do backflips better, you dance better. Vocally, you got Party. But your pen don't hold any ink compared to Party. Party got a better pen than you, and I see why he could probably think that you ain't shit because he writes. I think that's a problem. Party thinks he just writes better. Not even thinks. He knows he writes better than all these niggas. Jeremiah, great voice. Yeah, his pen laps everybody who he's in competition with. I think that's what it is. In reality, he might have wrote for some of these niggas. Not naming no names, but he might have. Okay. All right. Anyway, Party, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think you might have set yourself up because if I'm hearing the story right, when I got your peoples on the phone with Tory's peoples, they wanted to get you and Tory on the phone, and because that didn't happen, and I think you're like, well, I'm gonna just apologize because I really mean it like that. You like Tory is a slimy nigga. Like we all know, you set up Tory to basically use your apology as weakness, as like you ain't about it, and then still diss you. So it is what it is. Anyway, all right, people. All right. You said what? Somebody said, what did you get high on at that wedding? I was high. I don't be smoking the fuck. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all went to my brother's wedding. That nigga went crazy. Shit, we was up in there doing all type of like, I don't want to necessarily dox my bro and nothing like that, but that shit was up in there like carnival. Like we was up in there dancing, waving flags, all that type of stuff. It sure was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Going to my brother's wedding made me realize I ain't getting married. Well, first of all, that was my thought already. But second of all, he went all out. And it's not really him because he's not really a planner like that. But his wife wanted all that. Like his wife, I ain't gonna lie, they threw a wedding for a king and a queen. Good for them. Anyway, all right. Party and Tory, we'll see where it goes. I don't even know why Tory even like post some shit like this talking about umbrellas. Yeah, this nigga's talking to his fans like they're like Autobots unite. No, nigga. You know you wanted to get your get back at Party. Just diss the nigga. That's what it is. He just want to diss that nigga. So he's going to diss the nigga. Okay? So I think he's going to drop a song or whatever the case is, and we'll see how that goes. His turnaround time is kind of crazy. How did nigga preview a song? By the way, ironically, the person who is previewing the song, Ray, same thing I connected them with. So whatever, who knows? We will see. Let me see what else is going on. Make Tory free again. Shout out to Tory. One thing I do give. Let me tell you this, man. One thing about that nigga Tory, man, he has a fighter spirit, man. He's a squabbler. I would love to see Tory, obviously when he's free, in like a legit serious rap battle with someone that's a huge mainstream artist, but not on some just play shit, because I think Tory's a very clever person that puts a lot into all of his situations. I mean, we all see the Travis Scott shit. We don't got to talk about it. Anyway, all right, let's see what else is going on.